Good morning. So today is January 21st. I slept horrible. For some reason, this hand, lost circulation, or I fell asleep on it. I don't know. But I woke up and it was like a little numb. And then I moved it and it was like on fire. And I know that happens occasionally. But no matter what I did, it would not stop being on fire. Whether I was doing this, whether I was stretching. I mean, it was terrible. Finally, I got up. I got a cold compress. Put that on it. That did nothing. I mean, I was literally tossing and turning. It was on fire. And then I finally just let my hand just sit completely still like this. And it kind of stopped. So I fell back asleep. So when I woke up, I was like, okay, it feels fine. I moved it. It was on fire again. So by that time, I was like, okay, we're going to try this again. I sat up. I turned the light on. I was clapping. I was doing all types of stuff. And it was literally spreading up my arm. So I'm like, the last time I had that kind of pain at night was when I had carpal tunnel. And I had to have surgery to have this muscle clipped. Because basically what it is that the muscle gets swollen. And it squeezes on your wrist like this. So that's what makes your hand hurt. And all of this hurt all the way down. So I'm like, we're not doing that. So I remember all the exercises and stuff that I had to do on this hand before it got bad. So that's what I'm going to start doing on this hand. But yeah, I could not even sleep. So last night I stayed up because I was trying to get the Onyx Storm Target Special Edition. The website was crashing. You couldn't check out. But I opened up my laptop because I happened to still be in my living room. And I hopped on Target.com and I was able to check out. But I was kind of regretting it after the fact because I did a pickup order for the morning. And typically they do the pickup order after they open. And they were already saying that people were lined up outside Target at 8 a.m. So I'm like, I'm not going to get it. But then they just sent me a message and told me that my pickup order is ready, and it's almost 8:30. So at least it didn't get sold out in the first 30 minutes. Probably was only 1 or 2 copies, but whatever. We'll see. A part of me wanted to hop up, go get it, and then come back. But then I'm like, no, Amber, don't derail your day. It is what it is. Okay, so I went and I made a grocery order last night. I didn't show you guys that. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Girl, I had no bread. I had no milk. And that expensive non-dairy milk that I get that can be anywhere from $7 to $8 a bottle was on sale for $4 at Ralph's. So I got 4. Because 2 bottles comes out to the cost of what 1 would be. And I normally got 2. So I was like, let me get 4. So I'm not making anything special. I'm going to make me some avocado toast. And that's about it. And then we'll get dressed and we'll see if Target is playing games with me. Or if I really was able to get the Target Special Edition Onyx Storm. We shall see. Guys, I cannot believe that worked. Me getting Onyx Storm. Good morning, peeps. Oh, I did not vlog anything else yesterday. I got hit with horrible nausea and cramps, so I just came home. I took my Tramadol, which basically knocks me out, but it had to be done. I just couldn't even finish editing the video that's supposed to go up today. Yesterday, I put up some short form content, so at least it makes me feel like I somewhat kept up with a schedule, you know? I don't know that I'll be able to get to it today because I still feel pretty terrible. So, I'm just making me some avocado toast and vegan bacon. I'm not doing a whole lot. Literally just want to be able to take some more medicine. But I wanted to show you guys what I got. And I'm sorry my energy is so low. I just really don't feel good. But I want to show you something. So my book of the month came. I went ahead and got the thriller. It's called A Killing Cold. From what I saw, it was about a girl who meets this dude and they fall in love, and he's like, okay, come meet my family. And she goes to meet the family, and it's like people dying, and it's like murders are happening. So it sounded really interesting. So I was like, let me give that a whirl. Plus I wanted to, you know, read more thrillers this year. And then my fairy loot came. This has to be one of the prettiest fairy loots ever. So as you can kind of tell, it's like an Asian theme, right? Like, I don't know if it's like China or, yep, you see, here we go. So it appears to be maybe Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure, but I've always said that I wanted to read some type of like Asian fantasy because I've seen bits and clips of their fantasy and folklore in like different shows. Like in Teen Wolf, there was like one person who was a kitsune, and I thought their powers were interesting. And then in Lovecraft Country, there was a chick in there. I want to say they were from Japan, or it happened in Japan. I don't know. But I was like, you know, so this one is so freaking pretty. Has to be the prettiest fairy loot book that they have sent us to date, okay? But it's called Immortal, and I briefly just saw that it's about a mortal who's seeking to find and kill the immortals because they've kind of just like been running them and they're over it. So they're like, it's time for y'all to go. That's the gist of what I got from it. So I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to actually read that at some point. And then, of course, you guys know I did get the Onyx Storm. So the whole big deal with this is that there is, of course, the Onyx Storm with the sprayed edges that came out that you could pre-order ever since like March. People's pre-orders was getting canceled. Barnes & Noble had a midnight release party, so people felt like they weren't going to have any in store. Then they announced that Target was going to have this Target exclusive edition that was going to have pictures inside of it. And it's different. It's gold writing instead of the white writing. So my pre-order got canceled for Onyx Storm by Barnes & Noble, but it wasn't really their fault. I used PayPal for the pre-order, and it was a really long time ago. So Barnes & Noble doesn't charge your card until they ship the item. So since it was so long ago, PayPal was like, we authorized that charge a long time ago. Who are you and what are you trying to buy? So it wouldn't go through. So they canceled the order, which I will never use PayPal for pre-order. That's nothing against PayPal, nothing against Barnes and Noble, but the authorization just takes too long to go through. So, anywho, I was gonna get another one, and I was just gonna have to get up and go to the store because the pre-orders were all sold out. And then I heard about Target having theirs, and I was like, well, I kind of want the Target one. So, the difference is, of course, for those who are interested, the Target version one, the letters are in gold rather than white. There is only one dragon with the smoke, whereas the other ones have dragons all down. I prefer the look of the other one, but this one also has like they all look the same on the outside, but it has a map in color. The other one is black and white, and it has, I'm going to show you the most inconspicuous, something that won't tell you anything. Okay. And it has pictures throughout, artwork throughout. Child, folks been fighting, stealing, everything else to get this Target edition, okay? From what I understand, the way I did it didn't work for anybody. Nobody was able to get online and buy it because the website did crash. It was crashing. Then on top of that, people's pickup orders was getting canceled. It was crazy. Stores only had like 5 copies each. It was crazy. Now people are mad because apparently the artwork is not original. Somebody asked the author, hey, can you at least let us buy the artwork on your website to insert into the book? And she said, I don't own the art. People started looking into it, and it is in fact AI. And AI pulled the images from other, one is another book cover, and they just kind of like faded out the people at the bottom and distorted the images a little bit. But basically they're all previously done artworks in other fantasy and other books, and they're not even like specific to scenes in the book or anything. Now listen, I get that you're like, okay, this is just a money grab. But book is $24. It's $24 with sprayed edge, color map, inserts of artwork. Understand that if they were not Target, that book would cost so much more. Let it go. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay. If you wanted hand-drawn art and all that other kind of stuff, but you was going to have to pay a lot more. Okay? Just let it go. Take your little AI art and your little sprayed edges and go sit down. And for people who weren't able to get one, you should be cool with it now. You shouldn't even care now. It ain't even that big of a deal now. Like, but one chick ordered and got a misprint copy. Her whole front cover is gray. Look ashy like it ran out of ink. They accidentally gave her the inside of the UK version, which has pictures of the two main male character and female character. And it's upside down on the inside. I say, I wish I had her copy, because trust and believe years from now, her copy is going to be worth so much money. So much money. I said, mess up my book like that, please. Please mess up my copy like that. All right? So that I can turn around and sell that bad boy for like $4,000 in a couple of years, okay? And that's on that. I am so happy that I have been going through all my avocado. I haven't lost a single one to forgetfulness. Look at that. Perfection. Perfection. When I went to Canada, I don't think I was vlogging then. I went to this place called Cactus Club, and I got some vegan dish. I have a picture of it. I don't even know what it was, But they gave me an avocado that they had like grilled on the grill. Oh my gosh. I think about it every time I have avocado. And it seems so simple. It seems like it would be rather easy to duplicate, but it can't be that easy because I've never seen it again. I've never gone to a restaurant. I've never gone to a breakfast place. I've never seen anyone grill avocado again after I had it at that place. And I live in California. California is very much heavy on the avocado, okay? We are the avocado toast capital of the world, if you did not know. Okay, we are, I don't know if we the inventors, but child. So I smash my avocado onto my toast. And then I always use this everything but the bagel seasoning on it. And then usually I top it with like egg and bacon. Or just bacon. Or sometimes I just have it by itself. Today, I just put a little vegan bacon on it. Trying the Dubai chocolate. Yum. Hi, peeps. Oh, sorry. The kitchen wipes were gone. So I had to run and get some more. I just did a Target shipped order. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I was just going to do a regular pickup order. Aren't these cute? These little Valentine's Day red velvet things. I was going to do just a pickup order, but I started thinking about how I hate when you do the Target pickup order, they don't give you the straps for the tissue and paper towel. And I be struggling. So I was like, no, I'll do shit. Finally found these to make cabbage soup. But my shopper said there was no cabbage. So whatever. This wasn't like a grocery trip. I just wanted to get some cute little stuff like this for my niece. It's so cute. And I know she'll like it. So, and I needed paper towel, tissue. And I realized that my birthday is in 2 days. And I did make a hair appointment. My hairstylist is booked. I didn't even try to have her squeeze me in because it's my fault. So I got me some Shea Moisture stuff to do my hair. I used to use this a long time ago. I'm hoping it's still the same. But this is the wrong one, but it'll do. This is Jamaican Black Castor Oil Conditioner. And then I have the Intense Hydration Manuka Honey Shampoo. And then I'll use the deep conditioner. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Just to have clean hair. I don't know what I'm actually going to do to it, but I don't have any plans. It just so happened that my sister sent me a video of like this really cute restaurant. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to do brunch here for my birthday. So I'm going to look in the app, see if they have any type of availability. And I might do that. I don't have... Well, I can find something in my closet, I'm sure. But yeah, just totally unprepared. It really snuck up on me. It really did. I mean, and I had told myself that I was really gonna like do it up for my birthday, because last year for my birthday I was still recovering and totally forgot. Yeah, but it's like late. It's like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Um, I wasn't actually vlogging today, but I just felt called to turn on the camera because we just found out in real time about the American Airlines flight that collided with the helicopter. And it was like, it's so crazy because so many things. It was like, first they said, okay, we don't have any information. And then they're like, there were 67 people involved and we've only found one body. Everyone else survived. There's only appears to be one fatality. It's crazy because it's all these conspiracy theories, and then there's people saying, oh, there were no survivors. And then it's like, I don't know what to believe. All I know is that this happened with a military helicopter and in one of the most restricted airspaces in the country. You have to remember, this is by a flight base for the military. This is by the White House. This is by the Pentagon. Like, this is literally one of the most restricted airspaces in the country. So whether it was a mistake or confusion on the pilots, or whether it was confusion from traffic control, it's just mind-boggling that this could even happen, let alone happen in that space. It's a lot. And I have a friend who's a flight attendant, and I'm not talking like, oh, she's a flight attendant and I'm sure this bothered her. I'm talking like literally could have been on that flight. Like literally, that's like, could have been on the flight type situation. And I'm just happy. Whew, child, I'm just happy that I saw her say she was okay prior to me seeing what happened with the plane. Because I think if it had been the reverse, I can only, man. So, and it put me in the mindset of like all the other people who got that call or saw that on the news and they didn't get that clarification. They didn't get that text message. They didn't get that call saying that the person was okay. Like, that has to be devastating. That has to be devastating. And let's be real, you're more likely to get into a car accident than you are a plane crash. So it's like the fact that, one, plane crashes are pretty rare, but two, flying objects colliding is even double the rarity. So I think that's what's like producing all of these conspiracy theories. But all I want to come on to say is this. Please consider the feelings of everyone involved. Co-workers to these people's families, the air control traffic family members, everybody. Just consider their feelings and go easy with the conspiracy theories and the reposting of the videos and the, giving out misinformation. Just be considerate that this is going around everywhere. It's been like 24-hour coverage, and that this is a lot. If it's a lot to you, imagine how much it is for people who it directly affects. And I always think, like, even like when people die or, it's something crazy or rare that happens that causes death, how much people get to theories and get to pointing fingers and blame. And it's like, just wait. Because despite whose fault it is, who should have done what, there are some losses here. And that's what really needs to be focused on, that there were some major losses here. So, all we can do is pray. I'm religious. If you're not, good vibes, send out good energy, whatever it is you do. But man, all I can say is that's a hard time not to have a God, not to believe in a God. That's all I'm gonna say. Because that's all I'm gonna say. That's all we follow. That's all we follow. That's all we follow. That's all we follow.